Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Grizzpack here with another video. How'd you guys do today? Did you guys win money? Did you guys lose money? Comment down below in the comment section and let me know how you guys did. I really want to know. I made money. I only took three trades today, and let's just go right into it. First trade in, I took a long. I took a long right here at this candle, and essentially took the long because we had a market structure shift and we were looking to be displacing higher. We were heading down, and the second that we made a higher low compared to this low, and then we made a higher low, I thought we were going to start heading up higher. So I placed a buy side liquidity up here, these equal highs, and this was originally the TP, and I had my stop right here at the bottom of these lows. We started trending up, but I did not mark down this high because I didn't think it was significant enough. That kind of bit me in the ass because I was up about $200 or so, and the second that it hit this high, it immediately rejected. So when I saw that we started rejecting, it wasn't just a small rejection, as you can see by the candles. It was strong. It was a strong rejection. I saw that bears started stepping in. I didn't want to be in the position any longer than I had to. So when it came down, I was at break even, and then it started tracing back up, and then it started going back down even more. And I decided to cut off the fat, cut off the losses because I didn't want to be in a loser when I know it was going to be going down no matter what. And if we take a look at where my stop was, it ran right through it. So I kind of saved myself some money by essentially closing it early. So that was trade number one. I lost 6.5 points or $130. And I think the mistake I made here was I told you guys I wasn't going to trade pre-market before market opens. I took the trade before market opens. I looked online and there was no significant news at 5:30, which could have also been the reasoning for this drop since it was right at 5:30. But I started looking it up and I couldn't see any news at 5:30 or 8:30 Eastern time. But so I'm just going to chalk it up as it came up to these highs and it rejected off those highs. So obviously we see that it went down, and yeah, that's a dud. Let's move on to trade number two. All right, guys. So here is trade number two. I'm going to show you a little bit of the backlog of what happened and why I went long here. So after trade number one, I noticed how we went all the way back down, came in and tapped a fair value gap that I had charted out. I want to see it's a 1 hour fair value gap. We came in, tapped it, and we started tracing back up higher. That shows bullish momentum. On the higher time frames, I want to say it was a 5-minute time frame, we got a market structure shift. So I was like, okay, cool, right on. I'm going to look to go long. Not going to go long just yet because this is pre-market. I don't want to be taking no more trades during pre-market. Well, if we take a look at market open, we immediately go down and we tap the fair value gap that I have charted out here. As soon as we tapped it, we start ramping up. I was waiting to see the candle close before I entered, and the reason was because I didn't want to see us pull up, maybe stop right here at the midpoint, and then start dropping all the way back down to go lower. But when I saw this candle and immediately engulfed the previous candle, I was like, okay, we're going to go long here. I went long. I realistically went long maybe around here, but with the volatility, I got a bad fill. It filled me right here at 88.25. Nonetheless, I rode it to the same exact spot that I had previously, the buy side up here. Same exact spot that I had the first one on. And it cashed. It came out great. 18.5 points, $370. That puts us green on the day, eliminating the previous loss. Now let's go ahead and take a look at trade number three. Trade number three was a continuation of trade number two. So we came up, we broke out of the buy side that I had. We start just teeter-tottering around, but the thing to keep an eye on is we didn't break below. So we came up, retested, and we started to displace higher. I really wanted to enter here, but I work in an office, so I had a coworker come in and tell me good morning, and I didn't get the entry that I wanted. So when I wanted to enter here, it ramped up, it started going back around, it came down, and it was a retest. I don't typically chart these because it's smaller time frame, and I like to keep everything on the higher time frames and suitable. But we have a very small imbalance right here that we tested. We broke out up, came down, tested this fair value gap, and then shot up. So on this candle at 326, I went long. I went long only targeting 10 points. And the only reason I targeted 10 points was because I wanted to get my $200 and hit my daily limit. I have a daily limit of around $400, so $200 would have made me the money that I wanted, and it would have put me. I would end of the day with just those 2 winners and the 1 loser. Exactly what happened. Just a few minutes later, we start ramping up, and in a way, that's kind of a good thing that I sold for the 10 points only, made $200 on it, because if I would have not, I would have placed my TP up here at this 1 hour buy side that I have, and as you can see, we did not hit it. So if I would have put my TP there, price would have gone up, came back down, and I would have probably got stopped out at break even, forcing me to enter another trade. So I guess in hindsight, this worked out great. Those are the 3 trades that I took today. It put me net 440 before commissions. If we take a look at the trade ovate, here are the buys and the sells that I have. You guys could pause it if you want to take a look at the time and entries. Here is the total. We made $2,023 for this week. Not too shabby. We have a trailing drawdown of $2,500 because our final order was a limit order. If we go take a look at the reports, 440, 430.70 after commissions, $9.30 in commissions, 2 wins, 1 loss. We got a 66.67% win rate. Biggest winner was a 370. Smallest was the 130. Not too bad, right? Take a look at that. The loser, the pre-market trade, it was 11 minutes in that trade. And these other 2 trades, oh wow, they were both 1 minute 36 seconds. That's kind of crazy. Okay, now what do I think is going to happen? Obviously, taking a look at the daily, this looks bullish to me. It looks like this daily candle is displacing higher. It's breaking up higher from the last wick that we had. So I think we still are going to head up higher. We never took this buy side. There's a good chance that we do hit that buy side. For a weekly standpoint, I would not be surprised if we slowly just start heading up, and then back up to these highs up here. But yeah, that's going to have it for today's trading session. If you guys made it this far in the video, please like the video, share it with any friends that you think it might help out. I'm not necessarily trying to be a teacher. I'm more of just trying to build a community and have like-minded folks just in the community. I like those Discords that are free and we could just chat it up and talk strategy. But yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.